Today, I'm going to tell you one of the strangest events in history. It's a story that stretches the limits of human imagination and still remains a mystery in history books. One summer day, people suddenly started dancing, and they didn't stop. Hours, days, even weeks of dancing in the streets and squares, sometimes until death. This happened in the city of Strasbourg and became one of the most bizarre epidemics recorded in history. Get ready, because we're about to explore this incredible event step by step and see what life was like in the streets of Strasbourg that summer. The summer of 1518, Strasbourg, France. The city woke up to a hot summer morning. Streets were busy with market vendors, children were playing, and butchers displayed their meats. Everything seemed normal. But that morning, a woman began dancing in the town square. At first, it looked like a strange, harmless action. But soon others joined her. Hours passed, then days, and nobody stopped. What started with just a few people quickly spread to hundreds of people dancing in the streets. In the early 16th century, Strasbourg was an important trade and cultural center in Europe. People lived under economic and social pressures. Crop shortages, diseases, hot summer days, and social tensions constantly affected life in the city. That summer, temperatures were unusually high. People were exhausted, stressed, and on edge. In this environment, a woman starting to dance in the streets triggered a strange chain reaction. Chronicles tell us that the woman danced for days. Her feet swelled, her legs ached, her body exhausted, but she didn't stop. Soon others began to join her. The strangest part of this event wasn't just that the dancing continued for hours, it went on for days and weeks. People danced despite hunger, thirst, and extreme fatigue. Some fainted, some died, yet others continued dancing without noticing. Doctors and religious leaders tried to intervene. Some suggested letting people continue dancing, claiming movement might relieve them. Priests organized prayers and rituals, but nothing worked. Chronicles also mention personal anecdotes that make the event even more vivid. A merchant witnessed the crowd dancing in the streets and was horrified as his friends lost control and joined in. A woman fainted in the morning but got back up in the afternoon to continue dancing. Even children began copying the movements in the crowd, while parents could do nothing to stop them. The city seemed taken over by an uncontrollable dance frenzy, spreading as people watched each other and couldn't resist joining. On the first day, only a few people danced in the streets. Others watched curiously. By the second day, the number had grown. By the third day, doctors and religious leaders tried to stop it, but no one could. On the fourth and fifth days, city squares were completely filled and people danced despite hunger, thirst, and exhaustion. Some chronicles even report that the event lasted for weeks, with certain individuals dancing almost continuously for a month. Streets were littered with dead bodies, yet many continued dancing without noticing. The mystery of the event has never been fully solved, but historians and scientists suggest several possibilities. Mass hysteria, stress and panic in a community can trigger uncontrollable behaviors. Ergot poisoning, fungus in the bread of that era, could cause hallucinations and strange movements. Social pressure and psychological stress, economic hardship, disease, and extreme heat may have contributed to the collective behavior. Ritual or religious beliefs. Some scholars think dancing could have been a form of ritual or penance. None of these explanations fully clarify the event, which is why the 1518 dancing plague remains a fascinating mystery for historians and psychologists. Hundreds of people reportedly died. The city took a long time to recover from the incident. The event was recorded in history as both a warning and a curiosity. Even today, people study and discuss it, trying to understand what caused such a bizarre phenomenon. Strasbourg's summer of 1518 revealed the limits of human psychology and the effects of social pressure. The 1518 dancing plague shows us one thing: human psychology and social influence are so powerful that unimaginable events can actually happen. The strange and terrifying story of Strasbourg that summer continues to astonish and fascinate us centuries later. History doesn't just tell the past, it also reveals the limits of the human mind and the impact of society on our behavior. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting history events.